Hey everybody, it's Stephanie from the Tapestry Network, and I'm popping in here quickly for Stephanie's Snippets. And today was a really interesting day. My business partner, Crystal, and I were asked, or we were asked to come in to a local radio station and share, who the Tapestry Network is and kind of the ins and outs and what does it look like. And after I got to interview Crystal, it was a 24-minute interview, very specific at a radio station. It was just so interesting and so fun to sit back and listen to what she had to say about the power of community and sisterhood, and the fact that 7 years ago when she first entered into the Tapestry Network, she didn't really even have a heart for women. And I have had such a heart for women, but didn't know how to be truly people's friends. So here we have this, two totally separate reasons on why the Tapestry Network has been so impactful. God has given me the most amazing friends through the Tapestry Network. And that's not why I started it, but it's been such a fruit of what the Tapestry Network has been. And for Crystal, not even really I know that's really harsh to say, but not even really liking women prior to the Tapestry Network. Us women, unfortunately, can be callous and catty and very competitive and not always nice to be around. And so that had been her experience. And yet in this place that we call the Tapestry Network, there is such a sweetness to relationships. When we say we welcome you into a space of grace, we really mean that. I mean, truly mean that. And when we say we're going to love you right where you're at, we mean that. Not just a little bit and not just when it's convenient, but all the time. And yes, we do say no drama, no judgment. We are people and sometimes things happen. But what I can tell you is when you're really conscious about being in a space of grace, where the deep desire is to not be drama driven and to not have judgment. I'm not saying that it hasn't ever sneaked in because we're imperfect people, but what I can tell you is because that is the culture of our sisterhood and our community, things just really take care of themselves quickly, or we are empowered with wisdom and discernment to do the right things quickly, to take action, to not let it escalate. And it is because we seek the mind of Christ, for what we do and how we show up in the world as a community and again, as a sisterhood and an organization. And I always love to try to leave you with a challenge, right? So if you are not hanging out with a group of women that really excites you and lets you be your true, authentic self, that you don't have to put the mask on or take it off or the hat on or off, where you can show up on your best days and be celebrated and on your worst days be encouraged and supported, then I ask you to find that group of women for you. It may be the Tapestry Network and it may not be, and that's okay. But what I can tell you is that group of women that you need to pour so much into you, to give you life, to speak truth when you can't speak it for yourself. It's out there, and you might have to get vulnerable, and you might have to be willing to do some uncomfortable things and let people see the things that are not always easy to see. But again, in that right group of women, it'll be beautiful. You will have friends, and I'm not talking about friends for a season, and there have been some of those friends in the Tapestry Network for me, but what I'm talking about is the friends for a lifetime. And growing up the way I did and moving from, 7 different elementary schools in 6 years, uh, and as a shy introvert, having friends eluded me for probably 40, really good friends for probably 40-ish years of my life, maybe 38 or 39, but more like 40 years. And it has been such a blessing to have this space of grace where I can be my goofy self, I can be my snotty self, and I can be every part of who I am and who God created me to be in that entire spectrum, and be loved for who I am at that moment in time. And so, again, the challenge is find those women, find that group, because we were designed to be in community, because we are made in the image of God, and community is at the center point of who He is. And if we think we can do life on our own, my friends, yeah, you can, I guess, but that's not the way God designed us to live. And so I strongly encourage you to do the hard work, because sometimes it's hard work, and sometimes it's a lot of work here first before we can go out there, right? But it is so worth it. So thank you. Find your peeps, find your circle, find your tribe, whatever it is that you want to find. Find your sisterhood, lean in, give, and be willing to receive. Because I know for women that can be super hard. Be willing to receive all that God wants to give you through these beautiful connections that He's woven into your life. So this is Stephanie with the Tapestry Network signing off. Bye for now.